I'm Sai and welcome back to my channel Sai Tech. In today's we'll try to do the CPU throttling test comparison between all of these four smartphones which I got, and in this video the guest appearance is the Mi11 smartphone. So it is the Snapdragon 888 processor, and this is my first time doing this kind of CPU throttling test in the Snapdragon 888. So this is going to be a really interesting video because all of the four smartphones, they did receive the updates recently, and just today itself a lot of users did ask about the CPU throttling in the Mi11X device. I did upload a couple of videos using the different kind of settings, and in this video I'm going to use the 70% brightness and with a 60 Hz refresh rate. So these are the settings which I'm going to use in this entire video. So let me try to quickly select the 70% brightness, friends, not the 100%. So previously I did select the 100%. There's another video for that. In case if you are interested, you can check that video. Let me try to increase the brightness to 70%. I'm trying to maintain in all the smartphones to the 70% at this point, and every phone has airplane mode turned on. Let me try to clear all the recent, as you can see friends, all the applications are completely clear from the recent memory, as you can clearly see. Let me try to go to the settings and use the 60 Hz refresh rate in all the smartphones during this time of testing the CPU throttling. So let's see, let me try to go to the display, and it is a refresh rate. I'm setting it to the 60 Hz in all the smartphones. Let me try to do that. So right now all the four smartphones are selected with the 60 Hz refresh rate. As you can clearly see friends, and aeroplane mode did turn on in all the smartphones. Let me try to open the CPU throttling application in all the smartphones, as you can see. So right now I'm trying to open, and I'll try to show you I'm trying to use the same kind of settings in all the four devices. Let me try to quickly open the CPU throttling application. It is a CPU throttling application which is open in all the smartphones, and let's check. Let me try to show you the exactly same settings I'm trying to use in all the four devices. As you can see friends, same settings, so nothing got changed. Let me try to go back and let's check the temperatures in the beginning. The Mi11X, which has got the 37 degrees at this point, and iQOO which has got the 37 degrees same, and OnePlus Nord 36 degrees, and Mi11 which is the 38 degrees, as you can see friends. So these are the readings for the four smartphones which we got, and let me try to start the test right now. Let me try to see whether I will be able to start at same time or not, if possible. I think I did miss in the Mi11X device. So this is a test which has been started friends successfully right now. So let's see which phone will be able to maintain the type of consistency in terms of the CPU throttling. So which phone won't be throttled much. So that is what, and I am using the 70% brightness during this time of testing. And 70% brightness, aeroplane mode running, and no background applications. So these are the details you can clearly see. So at this point the iQOO and the OnePlus 9 are kind of close to 100%, and Snapdragon 888 processor slightly decreased the performance, as you can see here, and Mi11X also little bit trying to decrease. So let's see, still it is in the green color only, as you can see, green color mark. So all the phones are in the green color, and just now it went below 80% within 1 minute of time, the Mi11X smartphone. So this is one thing which I'm not understanding with the Mi11X is that when I did a CPU throttling test before, it was completely green. So I did get about 85% of the throttling test results, and when I started to do the again, I did reboot the phone one time, but after that again I'm getting this kind of same kind of throttling effects in this phone. So I'm not sure what is the reason behind that. So as you can see, all the two smartphones like iQOO and the OnePlus 9R, they are neck to neck going on. At this point, the OnePlus 9R is kind of maintaining high performance levels, as you can see. So there is one thing with the OnePlus 9R friends. What happens is that when the temperature increases close to I think 41 or 42, the performance will immediately drop. You will see that happening in the OnePlus 9R. But the performance will not drop in this iQOO. So it doesn't matter how much the temperature is, the performance will not drop. And where is the Snapdragon 888? So let's see what will happen with this Snapdragon 888, because this is a new phone in our comparison series. So we'll get to know the results right now. So this for the first 2 minutes of doing the CPU throttling test, and both are in the green color. The OnePlus and the iQOO, you can see the green color is going on. And the first phone, the Mi11, did reach below the mark of 80%, and even here you can see it's slightly decreasing in the Mi11X as well, little bit. So at this point the Mi11X is showing yellow color graph and green color and a little bit yellowish over there in the Mi11. And right now after 3 minutes, close to 40 degrees, 41 degrees, somewhere around here, 41, and iQOO 42, OnePlus 9R 42, Mi11 42.8, which is a Snapdragon 8088. So this is a problem with the Snapdragon 8088 friends, because the performance you will be getting, and that will increase the temperature and that will drain the battery as well. So whereas the 870 chipset, I do feel it's really power efficient, and performance is also is really good in the Snapdragon 870. So that is what I did observe when I compare with the Snapdragon 888 smartphones. So you can see the difference right now how it is. So yellow color, green, and that is the color in the Mi11 device. And again, I'll be back after a few minutes of doing this kind of test continuously. As you can see friends, right now the OnePlus 9R, as I said, exactly the performance dropped drastically, as you can see here. So which is as expected in the OnePlus 9R. When the temperature reaches to 43 degrees, I think maybe 42.5, the performance will immediately decrease. So iQOO 7 right now 43.44, as you can see in the iQOO 7, but still it remaining performance good. And in the Mi11X device, the temperatures are really less. So it's trying to maintain low temperatures always in the Mi11X device. That is what I did observe, but the performance got affected. And Mi11, finally the Snapdragon 888 chipset, it's also getting heat, and 43.8. So overall in this kind of testing, the high temperature goes to the iQOO 7 device right now 44.8, as you can see here. So this for the first 7 minutes and 8 minutes of continuously running the CPU throttling. So again, I'll be back after close to 10 minutes. And in case if you want me to do any other comparison between all of the 4 smartphones, so make sure to comment below friends. Definitely I'll do my best to post the review and comparison very soon, as soon as possible. So right now, as you can see friends, we did get close to 11 minutes of continuously running the CPU throttling test in all the smartphones. So as you can see, still the iQOO 7 kind of close to that kind of percentage of 80% at this point of recording, as you can see friends, 80%. And whereas the OnePlus 9R is slightly kind of close to 80% as well. And the Snapdragon 888 chipset, you can see, which is a Mi11 device. So you can see the completely red, and again it started to increase. So at this point, let's check the temperatures. So 42.6 on the Mi11X, so 43.6, 43, and 45.8. Oh my god, so 46. That's a huge, as you can see friends, 46 degrees on this iQOO 7 device, but still the performance did not decrease. Still it did not decrease, as you can see clearly. So 44.4, 44 in the OnePlus 9R, and in the Mi11, the Snapdragon 888 chipset, 45. As you can see friends, 45 degrees right now. 45 degrees and 44 degrees, 45.2, as you can see, 45.2. So 46 degrees, it's a really huge temperature increase in this iQOO 7 device, but that will definitely result in the performance not dropping at all, even when you are trying to play the game. So this is the conclusion in this iQOO 7 device. But for the long time usability, that is what worries me friends, because there is a mechanism which prevents the battery overheating and the processor overheating, which will be very much helpful for the long time durability as well. That is another topic for next video. So that is what some users think, because the iQOO 7 is so much powerful that even with the temperature increasing, it will not decrease the performance. So that might be resulting in the little bit kind of drawback for the long time usability. But some users, they want continuously high performance, so for them it's really very good. But from long time durability, I think maybe there will be a problem, but I'm not sure, because this is my first only few days of using this phone. As you can see friends, right now this is exactly 15 minutes the CPU throttling test has been successfully completed in all the smartphones, and here are the results. So first let's talk about the Mi11X device, which has the 62% of its maximum CPU throttle, as you can see. Then let's check the temperatures. Right now it's of 43, as you can see. In the back side it's of 43 as well. So completely is 43 is the highest so far in this Mi11X device. And let's move to the iQOO 7 smartphone in terms of the temperature 45.6, and I can definitely feel the heat coming from the back side as well. 44, 45. As you can see, overall the 45 degrees, 45.4. As I said, I did see the 46 as well, but these are the results. And CPU throttle to 79% of its maximum performance. That's on the good thing. And here is the result for this OnePlus 9R. So 43.2, as you can clearly see friends, 43.2, and backside temperature 43.4, as you can see, 43. So overall the OnePlus 9 is 43. So MI Linux and the OnePlus 9 same kind of 43 temperature, and CPU throttle to 77%. And in the Snapdragon 888 processor, which is the temperature is of 43 as well, and CPU throttle to the 62 performance, as you can see 62%. So overall the clear winner, the iQOO 7 is the first lead, and second lead is the OnePlus 9, and the third lead goes to I think both phones, the Mi 11 phones, Mi 11X and the Mi 11. So same naming kind of close to, and same kind of performance total in both phones, 62 and 62%. So this is a quick comparison, friends, between all of these smartphones, and definitely the winner is the iQOO 7 device. And thank you for watching this video. As I said, all the phones have their own advantage and disadvantage. So it depends upon the type of user, what type you are. So for you, if you are a normal user and if you want a long-term durability, then definitely you can pick the Mi 11X device. And if you want the really high performance, best and without compromising anything, then iQOO 7. And if you want the clean UI and with okay and good kind of performance, then you can use the OnePlus 9. And if you want to have the top high-end processor, then definitely you can choose the Snapdragon 888 processor. So thank you for watching this video, friends, and see you in the next video. Until then, stay tuned. Bye.